And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk channel. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to go over crypto. I'm going to go over two cryptos we've already done. I want you to be very, 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 very careful when you deal with Centrifuge. Let me tell you why. CFT, I believe the ticker is. CFG, Charlie Frank George. Be very careful with Centrifuge because let me tell you something. We went over this like 2 weeks ago and then maybe a month before that. This crypto is ready to launch on all these exchanges and get hooked up with like Standards and Poor, you know, like the stock exchange. Oh, fuck yeah. So let me tell you something. There's whales in this Centrifuge that'll devour up your little $1,000. I'm looking at different liquidity pools for Centrifuge, and these guys are dumping sometimes $4,000 at a time. Centrifuge. Nobody was talking about that one except Crypto Hulk about 6 weeks ago. We talked about it again maybe 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Now, I've got a massive news article for Centrifuge, and it's getting ready to go big time. So, if you want to get ahead of the crowd, I put in a certain amount that's not going to hurt me. I doubt this crypto can really go any lower than it is right now. So, I mean, we're still in what, the double digits and shit. Yeah, so it's was that at 35 cents? I'm having a hard time checking. I gotta check my coin. Where are we at? Coin Gecko. Let me check. It went from like being really cheap, like it gets expensive now. Let me look. It's not quite showing. Let me go to CoinMarketCap. I'm telling you what, you guys. Yeah, shit, it's 35 cents. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. Centrifuge. We went over that crypto, and it was pretty cheap. I don't know if it was 20 cents or less than that. It's already look, I'm telling you what, the Centrifuge puts up minute and hold it. Don't worry if it dumps. Put in like $300, $400, $500 or something like that. Something that you can afford to lose. But look, this crypto is not going to be going any much lower. I mean, this crypto is what, 35 cents? Oh, it should hit the minute it hits the stock markets. Oh, this shit's gonna hit like $1, $1.50 maybe. I'm telling you what. So I put in a portion where if it was just a dump today, I'd be kind of pissed. But don't go fucking nutso with this. Get a good percentage of it if you want to, but don't do what I'm saying. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor at all. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Now, we went over a couple cryptos. We're going to today talk about Quantstamp. I never got to talk about that. I had to go to a family member had a serious back problem, and I had to go to Las Vegas so they can get some laser, I don't want to say surgery done, but laser shit done. And it was a 2-day trip. I didn't really get jiggy with it. It was more of a family emergency type deal. I'm not going to say that I didn't have a nice time. We ate some good food and shit, and I had some drinks, but nothing wild and crazy. I had to push the other person around in a wheelchair. They couldn't walk, so it was not good for them. Then I went to a concert. Oh, God, don't even make me talk about the Backstreet Boys. Fuck. That concert, I mean, I got mixed. Let me find you there. We're talking about two cryptos. Quantstamp and where's that other fucking one? Centrifuge, CFG. So let me get you. Here's Centrifuge. Let me go right here. This one you can't get a lot of because it's already like 30 some odd cents. But I'm telling you what, this thing's ready to go with the stock market. So you got Centrifuge right there. Quantstamp. Let me get the ticker on that one. Where are we at? Where is that little bastard? There it is. Let me go to deck screener. Okay. So these are the two cryptos we're going to start off with. Let me start off here. My name's CryptoHawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Disabled vet, you're paid up. Disabled XRP, you're paid up. I believe Stu Lavelle paid up with you to help you cover all the costs. So you're get in touch with me on Twitter. I'm gonna need hi CryptoHawk. This is Disabled Vet. Show me your account. Just show me your account page. Take a snapshot of whatever's in there, and then the rest of it, it's covered. And give me your phone number. Say hi CryptoHawk. This is Disabled Vet. Here's a copy of my screen page that nobody else can see. Here is my phone number, my American phone number, and then I'll put you on the list. All right. All right. My name's CryptoHawk, not financial. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. I'm on serious drugs every single show: heroin, cocaine, roofies, acid, everything. I'm the worst financial advisor you could ever find. I don't know shit, and all my goal is to financially get you destroyed. Okay. So there's your disclaimer. Now we're gonna go over two cryptos. One, we're gonna go over the Quantstamp one, and somewhere in the middle. After I talk about these two, then I'll tell you my weekend, some of the highlights of the Backstreet Boys and the Vegas. I'll tell you what. Fuck it. I'll tell one of those things now. I've never really liked the Backstreet Boys. They had a couple good songs like 25 years ago. At the concert, there was some guys there, but those kind of guys don't like girls, if you know what I mean. So there was like a shit ton of girls there, mainly women, 25 to 40, somewhere in there, going nuts. The Backstreet Boys were only supposed to be there a month in Vegas. They're staying all the way to like February. These motherfuckers are selling out this Sphere. Don't come in that Sphere. My heart's rubbed. They got the stereo so fucking nutso in there. It's not even cool. It's so fucking loud. My heart's pounding. My lungs it's hard to breathe in there and shit. It's the sound. I'm getting dizzy because it's 3D and shit. Look, just don't go. But it's like, I'll tell you what, if you can handle that shit, I don't know what's happening. It's like when we put bass speakers in our car back in the 80s, and we'd have like a Chrysler Cordoba. My brother would fill it with 412s, and you could feel your heart just vibrating in and out and shit. It's like, it's hard to breathe. That's how the concert was. I don't know how these motherfuckers. Oh, and the same, I'm not going to mention names, but I went with a particular woman, right? And this woman complains when I turn the car stereo a little too loud. This motherfucker is in a concert. I've never heard such loud fucking music. It felt like I had 3 or 4 of those boom boom cars. And then I'm like, and you tell me to turn a stereo down? And I got to sit here. I don't understand it. I play sometimes some little music a little bit loud here and there. Oh, it's so loud. But you can go to a concert. My eardrums are getting blasted out. I probably can't hear anymore. In my heart, I don't know. I probably had an arrhythmia or two when I was in there. And that's not loud for you? I'm just like, what? These women have some serious fucking problems. So I'm going to finish off before I get back to the show. If I was like 15 years old, and it was 2003, and I was gay, I would probably like the Backstreet Boys. But when you're grown up and you want to not have a fourth wife or something, then you have to like go to the concert and be like, but no, I was just sitting there. And she's like, are you bored? Oh no. But she don't care because she's already, yeah. I'm just like, this is so fucking stupid. This concert is the stupidest fucking shit. I will say this. These women in there were jumping up and down, going fucking crazy for an hour and a half solid. I'll tell you what, I'm not a fan of the Backstreet Boys, but these guys were bringing down the house. If you like the Backstreet Boys, you need to go to that concert because it's fucking insane. Okay, there's no problems, no hoodlums there, just probably a bunch of guys that like guys and girls. I don't know it. I don't want. But anyhow, they entertained their fans so fucking amazing. The whole stadium was packed, and just nobody was fighting or punching, none of that stuff. It was because it's Backstreet Boys and everybody's, I was shocked. Like just nonstop cranking out the hits, boom, 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 boom. And I'm just sitting there, God, I hate this. I had to walk out after about an hour. I just can't take that shit no more. It was like a bunch of 13-year-old girls running around with NSYNC or something, like it was just so fucking irritating. I had to get out of that shit. Okay, let me check the comments here and we'll get on with the show. We're going to start with the stamp, Quantstamp. Maxine doesn't care. She can't hear meow. Oh my God, what are you talking about? Okay, let's see here. We'll go right to, so I went over crypto. Here it is. Quantstamp. All right. I guess it's up 30% for the day. We went over that shit like a couple days ago. So you're still up 30. That shit went up like 100 and I think 34%. And it took an hour and a half after the show, and it still was up at 134%. Look, some of you guys need to understand something. When you have a liquidity on a crypto that's $4,000 or $6,000 or $2,000, you can't dump. Look, some guys just don't get this. So I'm not trying to be a financial advisor, but I need to teach you a little something here, or I'm going to help you out. When you got a low liquidity crypto, they spike up really fast. But the thing is, you can't get your money out. Think one guy put in $4,500 and you have a liquidity of $5,500. And then he's like messaging me 10 times. I can't get my money out. I can't get my money out. Well, then don't try to bucks in a $3,500 liquidity pool. Oh my. Look, basic bonehead invest. I'm not teaching you. You have to look at what the liquidity is. On some of these cryptos, it's $200, $400, $1,000. That means if your whole pool's $1,000, if somebody else pulls out $1,000, the liquidity pool builds back up. Before you go dumping $5,000 in a crypto, why don't you look at what the crypto is first? Take the crypto code. Go on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap real quick. Just see what the code is. Don't go dropping $5,000 into some shit. You don't even know what the fuck it is. Sometimes the liquidity pool is $1,000. You drop in $5,000, you will never. Well, it's possible. You will never pull out $5,000 at once. You need to start going with like $500, $300. Okay. Somebody's like, oh, it's fucking busted. I can't get my money out. No, you're pulling out too much. Maybe you got a couple options. Pull out 300 at a time, but I put in 4,500. Well, guess what? You fucked up, didn't you? Because you got to look at what the liquidity is on this stuff sometimes. Here's a liquidity on Quantstamp. It's $9,000. So that means if 30 members put in $1,000, that's $30,000. Now that pot's getting bigger. But as people sell, they're pulling out the liquidity. Something that's about $9,000. That's not bad for this channel. Not great. Okay, liquidity makes it to where if there's not a lot of liquidity, the price can skyrocket 150, 200%, 300%. But when one person pulls it out, maybe they cut out half of that liquidity pool. If a liquidity, for instance, if a liquidity pool is at $100,000, and if I got 20 members put in $1,000 a piece, you can all pull your money out at the same time. Because at 100, then you add 20. Now you got 120, right? Now think, if the liquidity pool, if the liquidity is 10,000 like this one, if you guys put in 20, guess what? It's only 10. Okay, so only $10,000 is coming out at once, and then you have to wait for new buyers to start buying that shit, and that liquidity starts building up, and then you can get your money. Basic, okay? That's basic. You guys are getting all scared. Oh my God, I can't get my money. Okay, look, shoot me a text or something if you don't get that shit, and we can go over that. I'm not making fun of you. I'm trying to make it so where you don't get fucked up. Look at the fucking liquidity of something before you start dumping in. I'll try to remember to tell people, but look, I'm not here to help you invest. I'm here to give information, and you got to do with it what you want. I'm not here to that's not my job. I show information, and whatever the fuck you do with that, that's you. This channel is not an ATM machine. It's more like a classroom. I show you this and that about a crypto like this Quantstamp. We're going over Centrifuge later. I'm not responsible for what you buy or sell. I don't even fucking care. If you want to risk and gamble and shit, that's up to you. But I have to give you information, and you should be a responsible investor if you go buying some shit, all right? So let's go over this. Let me read what the fuck this is. Okay, this one I'm very impressed with, Quantstamp. This one, if you want to hold it, I would say just fucking hold it. If you want to sell it, look, I can't tell you what to do. And sometimes you buy something, you sell it off, you buy it back, whatever. Hey, Quantstamp, a blockchain security company founded in 2017. It's been around 8 years. That's pretty good. Quantstamp specializes in what? Smart contract auditing. This is a very legitimate project. Very legitimate. You'll see the fucking partnerships with this thing. You'll want to buy $200 of this thing and just hold on to it. I'm serious. Provides vulnerability detection and security solutions for what? Web3. It's not for tomorrow. This will not get you rich tomorrow. This crypto is for Web3, brand new people. That means like a year or two down the road. Once we have crypto regs, once we have tokenization, there's this fucking thing called Web3. And there'll be DeFi and shit like that, and Flare and XDC, all these other things that come up with, okay, right at about a 1 to 2 year mark is this Web3 shit, okay? Let's continue. It's for Web3 projects, aiming to secure digital assets by providing automated and manual audits. This crypto is not a meme coin or no dumb shit. This coin is the real fucking deal. The QSP token is used to pay for audits on the decentralized QSP security protocol. And users can earn OSP by participating in the network as auditors or validators. Listen to this. As of recent data, Quantstamp has secured over 200 billion in digital assets across more than 750 projects. Are you hearing me? 750 crypto projects are built on Quantstamp. This is not a dog shit crypto, okay? This is not a pump and dump unless you want to turn it into one. This is a crypto that can make you very rich. This crypto is built and integrated into 40 blockchain ecosystems. This crypto focuses on DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and infrastructure. Guess what? This is all future things. That is why this crypto has 0 in front of it. That's why we're talking about it. So for some people that might be kind of poor, this would be an option for you, okay? Or if you can't afford 30-cent cryptos, or a metal crypto that's $1.70 or whatever that shit is, or 97 cents or something. Who started this crypto? A guy named Richard Ma. Richard Ma has a background in software engineering and quantitative finance. He previously worked as senior software engineer at Tower Research Capital, a high-frequency trading firm, where he developed and tested software handling millions of dollars in trades using rigorous verification methods. He went to Stanford University. Hello, there's your sign right there. And transitioned to blockchain in 2017. After recognizing vulnerabilities in smart contracts, he recognized vulnerabilities In 2017, what blockchain do you think he was probably looking at? Ethereum? He was finding all the faults with Vitalik Buterin. Oh, shit. This guy's a fucking genius. So he participated in what's called Y Combinator. And Y Combinator is where you get in with these brand new companies. Y Combinator is, if you're working with Y Combinator, that's what we want as a startup. Y Combinator hooks up with brilliant, genius startups. I don't know everything about crypto. This is one of the things that sticks in my head. I remember Y Combinator, A16Z, obviously JP Morgan, Google and shit. If you're working with them, that startup's fucking good, okay? This startup is good. Now, I couldn't tell you all this stuff. I didn't have my phone my computer when I was in Las Vegas. But I like to read to you crypto so you know what it is before you invest in it. That's how we do this on the channel. Now, we had a partner named Steven Stewart. Steven Stewart has expertise in database systems, formal verification, and blockchain technology. He previously founded Many Trees. I wonder if he smoked them. A company focused on building GPU, accelerated in-memory databases for high-performance computing. Stewart has worked on SAT and SMT solvers and formal methods for software verification, collaboration with researchers. I'm telling you, this is a solid project, everybody. It's a baby project that's 8 years old. It's like a little baby that's still sucking on the titties. Or the nipples, or whatever. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I am. Quantstamp interacts with numerous companies like 750 of them, partnerships and collaborations. Quantstamp has audited 750 projects. Oh, shit. And they're even claiming they're up to 1,200. But Grok is saying 750, but they're claiming 1,200. Either way, that's fucking amazing. They're dealing with layer 1, layer 2 blockchains. Listen to their partners. When you hear their partners, you're buying this shit. I already know. Aave. You ever heard of Aave? Alchemy. Oh, shit. You ever heard of Alchemy Pay? You know, the Ripple partner. Oh, shit. I think I'm getting a stiffy. Art Blocks. Something called Art Blocks. Axie Infinity. That one's always... If you got Axie Infinity working with you, that's a very, very good thing. I remember that name. Compound does DeFi lending. Curve is a DeFi exchange. MakerDAO. You ever heard of that one? OpenSea. I'm telling you. Prism, Sandbox, Spirax, Teku, TensorPlex, Venus Protocol. You ever heard of Avalanche? Oh, shit. You ever heard of Binance Smart Chain? You ever heard of Ethereum, working with them? You ever heard of Flow? Maybe you've heard of Polygon, Solana, or Ton, the open network. I'm telling you. Oh, shit. This one's a good one. Austin Griffith, as this one pumps again. Thank you, CryptoHawk, for helping me get out of this one. Austin Griffith, he collaborated with Buff Dye for Ethereum Denver. Hypernative is involved in this. Clayton, K-L-Y-T-A-N. That is so fucking amazing. You got Clayton in this. Modular. That isn't that a fucking Ripple partner? I'm almost positive it is. They're working with MyID, Toku, T-O-K-U. Shit never ends. They're working with Popsicle Finance. Never mind. Strike that. False alarm. Oh, guess what? They're working with governments. Let's go. The Japanese government they're working with. Not a big deal. They're only working with the government. They have a project called Jetro, Jetro. And the reason sometimes I spell this out is because some of you guys are interested in this and you want to dig deeper and maybe invest in some of these other projects. So it's not that I think that you're stupid. I spell it out so that if you're doing extra like curricular work, and you want to get a gold star at the top of your paper and make extra money, I'm helping you by spelling shit so you can figure it out. Guess what? They just happen to be working with the United States SEC. What? Yeah, not a big deal. They're approved. They have an approved distribution plan by the SEC. Not a big deal. The World Economic Forum. Oh, shit. Now, isn't the guy from BlackRock, Crypto Hulk? This crypto is so fucking amazing. I wish you could have read it off the other day. Crypto Hulk, I sold out of this crypto. Fuck, I wish I would have kept it. Yeah, I know. It sucks. The guy that runs BlackRock, what's his name? Larry Fink. Right. BlackRock is the biggest investment company in the entire world. BlackRock is a partnership of Coinbase. Guess what? Coinbase is also a partner of the world's biggest bank, JP Morgan. Now, guess who's mixed up in all this? The World Economic Forum. The guy from BlackRock is now temporarily in charge of the World Economic Forum, and they're partners with Quantstamp. Let's keep going. Oh, fuck, Crypto Hulk. Man, I got to get me some of this shit before everybody else hears your show. They are working with European universities. Oh, that's such a good sign. Like, let me move on. They're working with like Dr. Ed Zalowski and Dr. Jan Gorzany. Tribe Accelerator. It's out of Singapore. So pretty much the Singapore government's involved in this. We all know Singapore government's a Ripple partner. That's where the world had Ripple Singapore. We had the world's first crypto exchange. No other channel showing you this or talking about it except me. But yeah, it was Ripple Singapore. They had gold, silver, they had crypto wallets, they had a crypto exchange. No other channels talking about this. Just thought I'd let you know. Nomura is involved in this. Nomura is working with R3, I believe. That's the XDC crypto. And I'll just leave it at that. Not a big deal. So that is the crypto Quantstamp in case you're interested. Yes. Let me scroll. Why is my computer acting weird? We got Steve Morris. Wait, I already read that one. Okay. Let me take a look. But yeah, we went over Quantstamp. I told everybody right before the show, and then it went up over about an hour and a half period, 134%. So people bought it and they were dumping it and shit. Hour and a half later, it was up at 134%. Then you could have started selling off. But see, everybody's trying to sell off at the same time. That doesn't work when you have a liquidity of the low amount that it does. $9,000. It works better like an hour and a half later. That's when this crypto got even higher. And then people started to sell off. There you go. Congratulations. So look, you don't always have to play the pump dump game. I go over great cryptos. And then when my show spreads throughout the rest of the world sees it and then goes back up. The value of the crypto is not how people pump dump it. What we have on my channel are quite a bit of amateurs, and so they'll pump dump shit right away. Hey, if they make 25%, they're selling off. If you're long term, like if you just understood all the shit that I just told you, you know this is a great project. So if you want to invest accordingly. You're investing in a damn good project, and if you want to make some money on the side or something, maybe sell half or whatever. I don't know. You got to kind of do what you want to do. But that one is loaded with partnerships. That's going to be the backbone of the internet, that crypto, Quantstamp. All right, let's go to the next crypto. I want to show you the news. Centrifuge. This one is going to be a monster. Now there are a lot of, let me tell you something. Don't try to necessarily pump dump this. You want to kind of put some money in it if you want and let it grow because it's going to hit the stock market. This centrifuge is going to get launched. I want you to comprehend this. Before you go out trying to buy this shit and pump dump it, for the people that have some common sense, 6 weeks ago, I got into this. Let's say you're brand new to crypto. You didn't have any cryptos or whatever. When I was talking about this, you should have snatched some up 6 weeks ago. Was any other channel talking about Centrifuge? No, Crypto Hulk. They weren't. All right. About 2 weeks ago, we did it again. And it kind of pumped because some people had it before and then they wanted to double. Okay. This crypto is getting ready to be implemented into the stock trading system of the United States. Oh, shit. This crypto and the company itself is probably getting ready to IPO and all these things. This crypto is already at 30 cents or something like that. It's no longer a baby anymore. That's what happens on Crypto Hulk shows. We go over cryptos that are cheap. Everybody wants to pump dump them. And all of a sudden they're worth 30 cents. You're like, oh, fuck, I could have 30x'd or 40 or 50x'd. Yes, you could have, but you wanted to play the pump dump game, and that's fine. But you turn that 1x or 5x, you could have gotten to 30x, 40x, 50x, your choice. But whatever, you do what you got to do. Let's go over the news. Why are we talking about Centrifuge? Well, because it's in the news again, and it's getting ready to friggin' take off, man. I'll tell you what. Let's read over this article here. Centrifuge launches tokenized real-world assets. Oh, shit. Remember, there's two things I've been telling you now for at least 2 years. What do we need to be rich, Crypto Hulk? Well, we need global crypto laws and global tokenization. What is this crypto right here doing? It's tokenizing real-world assets and putting it on its platform for the stock markets of the United States and probably the world. It's going to be amazingly expensive, and I picked up some myself again. Centrifuges, and this time I wasn't able to get much, okay? But I got enough of this. Centrifuge integration with Aerodrome is making real-world asset accessible on DeFi platforms. Remember, this is now for DeFi. Real-world assets and decentralized finance are increasingly converging. I want you to understand this, everybody. It's coming. It's not here now. You're not rich tomorrow. You're not rich next week, next month, not maybe the next 6 months, okay? This crypto Centrifuge is joining what it says here. You get a real world asset and you put it into DeFi. Then you lend it, loan it, staking. We're not even there yet. That's why I'm not doing it. Crypto Hulk, where are you going to stake stuff at? I don't fucking know. Well, this other place pays you 7% or 15%. I don't fucking care. Do we have laws on any of this? No, we don't, Crypto Hulk. Oh, there you go. There you go. So you're going to start doing shit. You're going to start putting your wallet address out there and everything to the government and shit. And you don't even know if it's legal? Wow. Well, this investment company is big. They're doing it. Oh, so that's your logic. As long as the investment company is big enough and they're doing it, then you're going to do it too. Okay, that makes zero logical sense, but okay. It explains to us how you think, and that's illogical. But let's continue. Real-world assets and DeFi are increasingly converging. On Wednesday, August 20th, Centrifuge, the crypto we talked about 6 weeks ago, officially launched decentralized real-world asset tokens on Aerodrome, one of the largest digital exchanges on Coinbase platform. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. The move makes real-world assets tradable and usable as collateral on DeFi platforms across Ethereum virtual machine chains. This is the inflection of connecting Centrifuge and DeFi real-world asset tokens to become available everywhere, said the CEO, and his last name is Illuminati. Baji Illuminati. I know that's not strange. We are already connected to platforms that collectively reach over 200 million users. Everybody, I'm telling you what, this is like going to go nuts. This is going to go bananas. BANANAS. And we are building toward a future where real-world assets are a visible and natural part of every DeFi experience. Decentralized real-world assets are a type of tokenized asset that can be fully integrated into DeFi. The first asset that will be available on the DeFi format is the Deja, which now it's the DE small, it's lowercase DE, looks like lowercase j, then capital AAA, and it's all stacked together. It's a tokenized version of the Janus Henderson Anemoy AAA CLO fund. I don't know what that is. I think it's a crypto. You can look it up yourself. I'm not currently tracking that one. It is an actively managed ETF fund that invests in AAA rated collateralized loan obligations. So that's probably a security and you can't get it. The launch of the Deja fund available to Coinbase DEX trading platform. Wow, this is getting big, everybody. This crypto is now going to be used by Coinbase for 200 million people to buy tokenized assets. That's fucking huge. That's why I bought back into this crypto. Centrifuge is going to be massive. Moreover, users of OKX wallet and the BitGet wallet will be able to trade the Deja tokens through their respective DEX aggregator. In total, the fund will be accessible to some 200 million users. Oh my God, this is very massive. Says here, until now, Coinbase liquidity has been dominated by DeFi native assets. DeFi real world assets from Centrifuge changes that, introducing institutional grade assets with stable yields natively integrated into DeFi. Whoa. Moreover, the project stated also plans to expand to the Ethereum mainnet and Solana. Oh my God. This crypto is going to get so fucking huge. I just want to let you guys know in advance. That's why you watch Crypto Hulk channel. Now, here's Centrifuge. Let me show you. I'm not going to read this article. I just want to show you how fucking huge this is going to be. I have not seen any other crypto like this. Look at this article right here. This is a Centrifuge page. It says Centrifuge collaborates with the S&P Dow Jones. Oh shit! I'm just showing you right here. Indices to launch on-chain proof of index infrastructure supporting the first tokenized Centrifuge. Let me explain where this crypto is going, because you've got to have some kind of exposure to this. I would be derelict in my duties if I didn't say this. This Centrifuge crypto, I'm trying to get at my head. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this one. This is fucking massive. This Centrifuge crypto is collaborating with the Standard & Poor's Dow Jones Industrial Average to launch proof on-chain, which is crypto, proof of index infrastructure, and they're supporting the first tokenized S&P 500 index. Nobody else is doing this. Centrifuge is the first one, and they're already hooked up with the Dow Jones. First, now what happens when they expand all over the place? I almost knocked over Zoltar there. Wait. You can read the article yourself. This is massive. I'm going to start clicking out of my Quantstamps and Centrifuge articles. Quantstamp. Okay. Yeah, that is, when I saw that, I'm like, oh shit. I got to go over that one. Let me check the comments here. We're going to do a little deep dive next. We're going to get off the investing and buying and selling. We're going to an old school Crypto Hulk deep dive like nobody can do. CFG, somebody says it's on Bybit. All right. Next. I see that one. So yeah, Centrifuge is at about 30% over how much? The past 7 days, it's up 30%. That's not bad. For a crypto, it's going to end up taking over the world. So let's go to the next. I'm just kind of clicking out of pages that don't even. Let's take a look at Caleb Brown. I want to see how my account's doing. Hopefully it's not getting moited. Okay, I got to get my Google Authenticator. Let's do that. Why is this not working? I'm going to have to contact. I can't get into my account. Yeah, something's wrong. Try that. Okay. Let us go to the next article. Now, this one, oh man, this is I want you to see this because this is huge right here. State Street and JP Morgan. Like, you guys, you have no idea what's going on. Some of you. We're going to start off with this. This one caught my eye. This is how you know something's coming because you got these massive banks. You have some of these biggest banks in the world. Here's the title. State Street becomes the first custodian on JP Morgan tokenized debt platform. We have State Street, everybody, who is, I think, one of America's top 3 asset managers. So you got BlackRock, State Street, and somebody else. State Street is one of the top 3 asset managers in the entire world. That's not a big deal, is it? And they're hooking up with JP Morgan, the world's biggest bank. I got to figure out what the hell's going on here. And they're doing this for institutional clients. State Street, an asset manager and custodian bank serving institutional clients, has joined financial services company JP Morgan. Oh my God. You know what they're discussing? You know what they're going to work on? Tokenized, which is crypto, a tokenized crypto debt platform, everybody, as its third-party custodian. State Street, you got the first party as an investor, JP Morgan, then you got State Street. They're all working together. State Street's going to custody. I'm going to tell you later who State Street is working with. And it's going to be Ripple, Flare, and Stellar. Okay? You might want to run out to Caleb Brown and buy those right now at Caleb and Brown. I'm the affiliate. I call him my sponsor, but I'm actually an affiliate. State Street has joined financial services company JP Morgan. Oh, shit. JP Morgan's digital debt service platform allows institutional clients, not you and me, to trade and settle tokenized debt instruments, which are securities issued on blockchain that represent government or corporate bonds. So what they're doing, everybody, is they're getting all the rich people to use crypto. Here's how they're going to do this. They're going to only deal with super, super safe cryptos. Cryptos that are not scams or whatever. We're talking government bonds, corporate bonds, and government bonds. Okay, these are very real things, right? So instead of getting a Pepe, instead of buying an NFT of Pepe's butt, okay, and then selling it, what they're doing is this. You're going to have a corporation who's going to come in and buy $1 million of tokenized corporate bonds. State Street's going to custody for JP Morgan. If I was a rich person, I'm buying that shit because it's real. I'm not buying a picture of Pepe's butt, okay? Not going to happen, all right? So what they're doing, I'm just showing you now, they're getting the rich of the rich into this because that's where the money is. You got to get these rich people starting to use crypto and buying, I'll buy this bond and that bond. Then they start having crypto stocks of companies, blah, blah, blah. Then what it does is it works its way down. Everybody's comfortable with the corporate bond shit. Now we're going to go to corporate stocks. Then we're going to go to whatever. Then we're going to go to tokenizing property, whatever it is. That's how, look, me and you, we don't move markets, okay? And if we do, it's little tiny little baby market movements that we do. What I'm talking about is when all these banks, all the rich money comes in, this show's over because we're all fucking rich. We don't need to be here anymore. These little cryptos that are 0.00, no, man, they're $1,000 after that. Fuck, you guys made it. That's why I'm showing you this news. This is the adoption we need. I don't care what the price of a crypto is today. It doesn't fucking matter. None of this shit matters right now. What matters is you got State Street, which is a number 3 asset manager in the country, working with the biggest bank in the world to tokenize government and corporate bonds. That's fucking massive. That's the story that you need to hear today. This is all happening in front of you. You've got time. Please don't be like this. Please don't say stupid shit like this. But why is all this crypto so cheap? Because your stupid ass is not going to buy what you need. And then when the price goes to 1,000, you know what your stupid ass is doing? I'm priced out. I wish the prices were cheap. So these same motherfuckers, oh, these prices are too cheap. Crypto's worthless. Are the same motherfuckers like, fuck, man, I should have bought that shit when it was cheap. What? You can't do anything with these people. It's either too fucking cheap, they don't want to buy it, or it's too fucking expensive, they can't afford it. See what I mean? Stupid assholes. Here's State Street. We are excited to announce that State Street is the first third-party custodian to launch on the JP Morgan digital debt service. Everybody, the huge whales are coming in, everybody. When was State Street founded? 1792. In the year 1792, there's a bank in the United States called State Street, and they started it. And I presume it was located on State Street. Fuck, Cryptoholics, that's the smartest fucking shit you said all day. Okay, you've got BlackRock is number 1. Then you got number 2 is Vanguard. Then you got number 3 is State Street right there. The asset manager extending custody services showcases the growth of the emerging sector and signals a milestone as more established financial institutions interact with the digital economy. JP Morgan leads into tokenized real-world assets as sector records triple-digit growth. Do you know how all this crypto is going to take off when JP Morgan starts seeing 100% profits? Triple-digit growth. Says right here, JP Morgan launched Onyx, a suite of blockchain-based services and technologies in 2020. That was 4 years ago. I think they got rid of it. Yeah. It rebranded the project to Kinexys, Kinexys. They did this in 2024. Oracle provider Chainlink is announced a partnership with Kinexys. So Chainlink is helping Kinexys get this done with JP Morgan. Now, let me show you a little something here. Do you want to know who's helping Chainlink help Kinexys, which is JP Morgan? That would be Ripple. Ripple XRP. Here's your evidence right here. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. There you go. This is the old school shit. Come on, keep going, Crypto Hulk. This is the shit you used to do all the time. I know, but we gotta do pump dump stuff too. We gotta have some fun along the way. We can't eat meat and potatoes all the time. We need some dessert first. Sometimes we gotta have a dessert first on a show. In June, oh shit, here we go again. I gotta drop some more. In June, like a couple months ago, Kinexys, who's helping JP Morgan with Onyx, not a big deal, and Onyx and all that's using Chainlink, which is a Ripple partner. They're utilizing a Ondo finance platform. I'm going to cut to the chase on this one. Ondo is a crypto that BlackRock is using to tokenize. Now it looks like we're getting Chainlink mixed up with this as well. Well, guess what? Ondo uses Axelar. That's a crypto you can buy at Caleb Brown. AXELAR, Axelar. And Axelar is a Ripple partner. Just thought I'd put that out there. That article I'm going to click out of. I don't have time to do State Street. I'm just going to tell you. State Street is working with Taurus. Okay. It says here, Taurus. State Street selected Taurus for a comprehensive digital asset platform. State Street is using Taurus. Taurus, you know who Taurus is partnered up with? Medico. That's Ripple right there. State Street is using Taurus, who is using, let's go here. Hold on. Here's your evidence here. Taurus is using Temenos. Temenos is a Ripple partner. Basically, if you're brand new, just get fucking XRP, all right? But you can get Axelar, Chainlink, if you got money. Here's your title here. Custody firm Taurus partners with Temenos, okay? And guess what the title of the next article is? Ripple-friendly Temenos. Ripple-friendly Temenos. And I'm not going to read the rest, but now we know that Temenos is working with Taurus because Temenos is a Ripple partner. Salvador Ramirez, the best crypto channel on YouTube, 8 of 2025, and the whole community. So there we got that connection. So back to Back to State Street again. The number 3 asset trading manager. Number 2 is Vanguard. Number 1 is BlackRock. JP Morgan, the world's biggest bank, is utilizing State Street, who we know is using Chainlink, who we know is using Taurus. Taurus is using Temenos. Temenos is a Ripple partner. Next, State Street is also a partner of Medico. Ripple bought Medico. So now State Street is working with Ripple. State Street is also working with Copper, C-O-P-P-E-R. Copper is working with Flare. Guess what? Flare's a Ripple partner. Flare is 2 cents. It's either 1 or 2 cents. You can buy it on Caleb and Brown. It's for DeFi. It won't make you rich tomorrow, but when DeFi takes off, you'll be rich. Arthur L., thank you very much. Appreciate the tax-free donation. I agree with Salvador Ramirez. So let's take a look at this page here, copper.co. Copper appointed as official custodian for the Flare network. That is a massive Ripple partner right there. So Flare is all kind of mixed up with this DeFi shit, you guys. It's going to be so fucking huge. Go to Caleb Brown and get Flare. Just do it right now. Get a hold of your broker and tell him you need that shit. Now, Copper, I can't quite send this to you. This is a Google AI. R3 Corda and Stellar. What happened here is Stellar here's what, according to Google AI, Stellar has an indirect link through a third-party crypto custodian called Copper, and they're working with Clearloop to get a lot of this shit done. So now we know that Stellar is also using Copper, which is all tied into this as well. Stellar is also working with Taurus. Oh, shit, crypto. I told you guys, all the top 3 cryptos, XRP, XLM, and XDC, they all work together. In my opinion, I really don't think one is better than the other. I do not own all 3 because of that. Why do I need all 3? I just need 1, right? But I got 2. I got XDC and Stellar. Look right here at this article here. What does it say? Taurus custody. We just got done reading about Taurus and State Street and all that shit and BlackRock and Ondo. It's all linked together. Taurus custody and issuance platforms now available on Stellar. So Stellar is mixed up in all this fucking shit too. Go to Caleb Brown, sign up and get Stellar, get fucking Copper, get it all. Just get greedy and buy it all. And that's the connections with JP Morgan, State Street, Copper, Ripple, Stellar, Flare, fucking Ondo, Axelar. Get all that shit on Caleb Brown. You can buy it all on Caleb Brown. Just do it right now. Stop watching the show and go buy it right now. Jim Bazzani will be happy. Okay, I think we're got to be out of time. Okay, we're out of time. Yep. Chris Sharpie got some silver today. Then wait for Caleb Brown to go bankrupt. I don't know what that means, but we're going to get rid of JJ because JJ's been sucking way too much dick to say some shit like that. He must have sucked so much dick. JJ's boyfriend shoved his dick so far up his ass that it cut off circulation with his brain. So JJ is saying dumb shit like this. Oh, got him. JJ, look, you gotta suck. You gotta slow down the dick sucking, all right? Because when you say dumb shit, you're gonna have to get checked, all right? That's how we do it. And let's see here. Still got my Nano X. Tomorrow morning, we've got a crypto to go over. Tomorrow morning, you're not going to want to miss it. We went over already. We haven't gone over this crypto, but it's related. They work together with another crypto we've gone over the past 2 weeks. Okay. Tomorrow, yeah, JJ has left the building. He got himself kicked out for talking like a dumbass and showing look. I helped him keep his self-respect because he was saying too much dumb shit. Then everybody's gonna know he's a fucking retard. So we had to turn him off because when he starts talking, it makes himself look like he's fucking stupid. So that'll help him in his future. Trust me. Tomorrow's crypto. Oh, A1 Designs. That is very nice. I like that. Tax-free donation. Tomorrow, what wallet? I'll let you know. But let me see. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an Ethereum wallet. This crypto's, hold on. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's Ethereum related. So it could be, let me look at some wallet. Like any wallet that holds Ethereum will get this. If you want, yeah, Miguel, yeah. Any wallet's going to hold it that holds Ethereum, but for some of you that you got to tell me, Crypto Hulk, okay, MetaMask holds Ethereum, Phantom holds Ethereum, and then probably 3 million other wallets do. So you could probably, I don't know if this is a Uniswap one. Maybe. Hold on a sec. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, that's who is A1 Designs. Okay. I hear you. I haven't had time to get in my email to check on that, those two cryptos and those two wrappers. I just got back from Las Vegas, so I'll have time to go check my work email to see if you sent me that information about those two cryptos and those two wrappers in the trike. Okay. I think we're going to wrap it up. I'll put out some information tomorrow. This crypto is easy to get. It's really easy. Just get a wallet that holds Ethereum. And let me see something if I can tell you any more. This one, I don't want to give it away. Don't want to give it away because you guys you little motherfuckers are going to try to figure out what it is. It's not a scam crypto. It's a very good crypto. Okay. Some people were looking at. So that'll be a wrap for this particular program here. I'll see y'all at 7 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Right now, I've got, hold on, somebody's messaging me again. National Guard. Oh, cool. Only thing deeper than Hulk dives is Maxine's walls. Okay, I'll leave that one alone before I have to go vomit. Blue Adept, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Now remember, look, I'm going to send you the crypto that you'll need before the show. I will tell you something. It's going to be a low liquidity one. So, and it's a very, very good crypto. Okay. It's designed for like DeFi. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little tricky getting money out. So you have to understand that. But this crypto is very pumpable, like crazy. But don't do it. And This one works with the crypto. They work together. We've already gone over this crypto, I'd say about 3 weeks ago, something like that. This crypto and that one, they work together. One needs the other. One needs the other one to work. So it's just as good as the other one. I will leave it at that. And I'll see you guys on tomorrow's show. Yeah, that'll be it.